You're watching the TCMMA podcast.
Now, in the next fight, light heavyweight division, highly interesting. You got Vitor Petrino, who's coming off the loss to Anthony Smith, but he's still 11-1, taking on a guy in Dustin Jacoby that's 19-9. Right? No slouch, though, and he's got something to prove. I mean, Dustin Jacoby needs a win. 19-10 is not a good look. His back is against the wall. So really, you're going to get the best from both fighters in this one. In the light heavyweight division at UFC Tampa, you got Vitor Petrino coming in at 11-1. He's Brazilian, takes on Dustin Jacoby, the American, who comes in at 19-9. And the first thing that sticks out is the 9 losses for Jacoby. But let's get into it to see if he has any type of chance of winning this fight. He's 1 inch taller at 6'3". He's 36. So, he's getting up there in age. Petrino, 27. Still young, just entering the prime window. Petrino's got a 2-inch reach advantage. Both guys stand right-handed. Now, in terms of activity, that leans towards Jacoby, who doubles up Petrino, 5.5 significant strikes per minute to 2.8 for Petrino. But you know what that means. Petrino has a takedown game where he lands well over 1 per round. Also has a 77% takedown defense. But he was subbed. He was submitted by Anthony Smith. Big win for him by guillotine in 2 minutes. So that really helped Anthony Smith, right? Beating an undefeated guy. Before that, he beat Tyson Pedro, Modestas Bukauskas by KO, Marcin Prachnio by submission, Rodolfo Bellato by KO. So, he's won a lot of fights in the lead-up and should have beat Anthony Smith, but he couldn't get the job done. Now, Jacoby, 60% takedown defense. Although that's slightly below average, it's not going to be good in this fight for sure. He's coming off the loss to Dominic Reyes by KO, Alonzo Menafield by decision. Even though he outstruck Menafield, somehow he managed to lose that fight. He led 93-68, so that's not good. He did beat Kennedy Nzechukwu by KO. So this one's simple for me. I mean, the takedown game of Vitor Petrino is legit. He's obviously not happy with the loss to Anthony Smith, so he's going to want to come back with a vengeance for sure. And I fully expect Vitor Petrino to get the job done in this one and win by decision. Or maybe early KO. We'll have to wait and see. I believe he does have the KO power, but he's got to be careful of Jacoby's KO power too, and likely need to take this fight right to the ground. But either way, he'll win this thing. He needs a win bad here. He was undefeated, got the loss to Anthony Smith, so look for him to come back here strong to move to 12-1 light heavyweight division, UFC Tampa. What makes this fight interesting is that both guys are capable of finishing the fight. They're capable and have KO power, which makes the prediction very difficult, right? Because one guy could be better than the other, but the other could end the fight at any time. So you got to be careful in this one if you're Vitor Petrino. But at 11-1, he should win this fight, and he wants to come back and get a victory, right? Not a good look losing to Anthony Smith, especially when you look at other fighters that Anthony Smith has lost to lately. If Vitor Petrino wants to get on another level, that's a fight that he's got to win.
He's gon' fight, he's gon' fight. Hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height. Bringing that thunder with all his might. Saying, step up, wanna fight? Hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass stranded.